Greetings, programs. My name is Wretch, and I'd like to welcome you to Boss Monster, Master of the Dungeon. This is an awesome digital version of an amazing card game that I own, where you essentially play a boss from an 8-bit video game, building a dungeon for heroes to go through and meet their demise, hopefully before you meet your demise. And when I saw this on Steam earlier this week, I snatched it right up. I couldn't wait to play it. So we're going to start a new game. And you have a choice between single and multiplayer, obviously. And you can go from 2, 3, to 4 players. Now this game can get chaotic, like Munchkin chaotic, in a good way. So for the purposes of this playthrough, we're going to go ahead and just do a 2-player game. And here's some of the expansions. You see one of them is available, but there's also 3 that are coming out soon. I'm going to leave these alone for right now, but I really like the little homage to Legend of Zelda and Nintendo Power there. I dig that. Now, these are the bosses. We randomly draw, and this is basically going to be our character for the game. And we are... Nice, the Draculord. Hypnotic Vampire. And he's one of the nastier ones. So, just to explain the cards for those of you who don't know, that is the little symbol declaring him as a boss, and you see his picture in his 8-bit glory, or maybe 16-bit glory. Now you have XP down here at the bottom left-hand side. All the bosses have an XP value. And what that does in the game, that basically determines your turn order. The higher the XP, the sooner you can go. Now this holy symbol right here, that is a treasure symbol. You can see this over here on this side. The treasure symbols are a spell book, a money bag, a sword, and a holy symbol. Now all the dungeon cards have this. How many treasures that you have determine what kind of heroes actually try to go through your dungeon, so it's very important. That can help or hinder you. And then we have level up. What happens with the level up is your dungeon is made out of 5 cards. Once we actually fill our dungeon with cards, once we have all 5 cards out, you have a one-time level up ability. In the terms of Draculord here, the target opponent reveals his or her hand, and then we can take one card and put it into our hand, so we steal a card from them, which is a nasty ability. So let's play some Boss Monster. And I'll explain everything as we go on. We need to select 2 cards to discard right off the bat. And let's see here. Fear, choose a hero in any dungeon and send it back to town. Zombie attack, choose a dead hero in an opponent's scorekeeping area and send it back to the entrance of that player's dungeon. Now, the entire purpose of this game is to get soul points. Heroes are worth either 1 or 2 soul gems, represented by the little rupees right here. The first player to get to 10 wins. Now, if a hero actually goes through the dungeon and does not die, they inflict a wound on your boss. And we have our wounds right here. If one of the bosses sustain 5 wounds, they die. So it's essentially get the souls and don't die. Draculord. That's a nasty card. We're going to keep that. Spectre Sanctum. That's good. Now let me explain to you some of the card types here. We've got advanced monster rooms and monster rooms. And do we have any trap rooms? Yes, we do. We have a trap room, and there's also advanced trap rooms. Basically, advanced monster rooms are upgrades of normal monster rooms. You just have to make sure that the treasure symbol is the same, and you can basically place it on an existing monster room to replace it, to upgrade it. So, I think for the purposes of this, we are going to destroy the trap room. And... once per turn, when you play a spell card, draw a spell card. I like that. I think we're going to get rid of the monster's ballroom. No, we'll get rid of zombie attack. There we are. And we are fighting Seducia, the sorceress of sexiness. That's appropriate. Now, you see, she has set her card down here. Now we need to do the same. And there's only 1 card that we can play because the rest of these are advanced. And that is the Spectre Sanctum. So it's very Castlevania vibe we're going for here. And we are done. And the cards are flipped over. And we pull the All-Seeing Eye, which is an advanced trap room. And heroes are now available in town. That's what this means. These are the heroes that are going to come in and try to go through the dungeon in this turn. We've got Mitchell, the judge. He has a health of 6. And he inflicts 1 wound. He's also basically a mage, so he's going to go to the dungeon that has the most book symbols in it. And then we have the Fool. He has no preference. He has only 2 wounds, so he is very frail. The Fool is lured to the dungeon with the player with the fewest souls. So he's kind of a mercy for the people who are doing bad in the game. Now we'll back up here. And also, real quick, besides their treasure allotment, this right here is how many wounds a hero takes when they go through the room. So I think we can go ahead and do this. We're going to upgrade to the... Well, hold on. Let's see what this card does. When you build this room, choose an opponent, and they discard a random spell card. So that doesn't really matter. Once per turn, you may discard 2 room cards to choose 1 room card from the discard pile and put it in your hand. That is awesome. So, we're going to build that right there. And actually, we both upgraded. And now the mage is going to go through this dungeon. And takes 3 wounds. And then inflicts a wound to Seducia, so she is 1 down. Now, we have a cleric. Now, the cleric's going to head toward us, and the cleric is actually nasty. Delatorius, the Angel of Light, has 8 health. And then we have Fire's Breath, the Heroine of Arcadia, who has a very awesome Red Sonja vibe to her, and she has 6. So, and I am rocking out 2 holy symbols. And what can we play here? Once per turn, if a hero dies in this room, choose 1 room card from the discard pile and put it into your hand. Go ahead and play that. What's my spell deck? Okay, cool. Choose a hero in any dungeon and send it back to town. So we will probably do that with the cleric, so he can get built up without having to take a wound. See, now the cleric's headed here. And we'll only do 5 wounds, unfortunately. So we're going to let him go through the dungeon. He takes 2 wounds there. 3 wounds there. And then I'm going to play Fear and send him back to town. Give us a little bit of breathing room. Indeed. Now, we've got another... Actually, what does that do? Oh, yeah, the one in this one, I guess. Once per turn, you may discard 2 room cards. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So we've got a trap room now, so let's go ahead and discard the Lion's Den and the Monster's Ballroom. And we have a torture chamber. I like that. Cool. Or a jackpot stash. Let's go with that. And we are good. So, let's go ahead and set down our card. Oh, we can't right now. That's unfortunate. And we are done. Mimic Vaults. And now he's back in town. And we've got another cleric, a mage. Let's see who these guys are. Nick the Masher. The young cleric was well armed and brave enough to take on the Dragon King himself. His credo, I bash it with my mace. That's very similar to the cleric from King of Dragons, which was an awesome SNES game. Teague and the Magic Bubble. That's from a Hudson Hoff game, or Mylan's Secret Castle, I think. Cool. So let's play something new, shall we? Mimic Vaults. So I'm going to probably get hurt this round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this one right here. And check this out. Now, when I built that room, I can choose an ordinary hero in town and place it at the entrance of my dungeon. So I'm going to do that with the Fool. This castle looks like an amazing place to try and hunt. So, they're going to try and go through first. So the Fool will take 1 from the Mimic Vault. And then, once per turn, if a hero dies in this room, choose one room card from the discard pile and put it in your hand. Awesome. So I will go ahead and play... I think that I'll take the Liger's Den. Goodbye, fool. And now we have a soul. And we gain the Lion's Den. Now it's time for the Cleric to come in. Unfortunately, he is going to lay the smackdown on us. So he takes 1 point there. 2 points there. 3 points there. And then puts a wooden stake right through Draculord's heart, unfortunately. Now it's time for the Cleric to go. He takes 1. To the open grave, and then he dies in the Dracolich lair, which gives us another soul. Now he is... well, no. I have nothing to really mess with Seducia there, so we'll pass all. And dies to the all-seeing eye. So we're pretty even right now. Recycling Center. When another room in your dungeon is destroyed... I did not get to read that. We have a Thief, a Mage, who's going to head back up there. He had... oh, that is a attack of 8. Dartion, the Elf Pyromancer. And then Sir Digby Apple, the Ace Detective. Fair enough. So, let's... once per turn, when an opponent plays a spell card, you may discard a spell card to cancel its effects. So let's upgrade one of our cards. It's all we have our... well, we have the Torture Chamber. What we got here so far in terms of our damage? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's upgrade... there we go. And we are done. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not good for him. Let's go ahead and pass all, because I have nothing to mess with him. Bottomless Pit jumps over that fine. Oh, destroy this room and kill a hero in this room. Very nice. So she gains 2 souls. And we've got a new Cleric and Jesta the Rogue and Asacia, the Warrior of Light, with a little fairy to follow. And what do we play here? Zombie Prison. Choose a dead hero in an opponent's scorekeeping area and send it back to the entrance of that player's dungeon. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Well, we know we're going to get... let's go ahead and play a Zombie Prison. So the Thief... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. So we're going to go. Digby Apple goes through the Zombie Prison. Through the Recycling Chamber. Into the open grave. And then gets eaten by Fluffy the Dracolich. More souls for me. Now the Mighty Warrior of Light goes through the Zombie Prison. Let's go ahead and pass all, because it doesn't look like Seducia is going to mess with me at all. Cool. So they died in the open grave, which means we can grab something from the discard pile. And I will grab this Bottomless Pit, because that is an awesome ability. Indeed. And now the Thief is going to try and go through. And I actually think is going to meet his demise in the open grave. Which gives us 5 souls. Now, nothing we can really do, so Red Sonja is going to go through and die at the All-Seeing Eye. ahead and get a soul gem herself. Monstrous Monument. When you build this room... Now, what I really would like to do is, I don't think any of us... Oh, she has one. So, all those guys are going to head over there. Who we got? Johnny of the Evening Watch, huh? I bet he knows nothing. And then Bowden the Pantsless, which is an awesome reference to Ghouls and Ghosts, or Ghost and Goblins. But I do want to level up, I'm thinking. So, let's do... Yeah, we're going to... Well, do we have anything with a sword? We're going to do a Monstrous Monument, and that's actually potentially going to keep these heroes in town. So, we will play the card. And we'll level up, and I think Seducia might level up too. Oh no, she upgraded. Bleh. Target opponent reveals his or her hand and take one card. Minotaur's Maze. Send it back to the previous room. That's disgusting. But I will take your spell. Thank you very much, Seducia. And a Monster's Ballroom. And a Succubus Spa. Now, these guys right here, these are the advanced heroes. They do 2 wounds, and look at how much health they have. So now we've gotten rid of basically the opening salvo. Now the big guns are coming in. We also have Jomin Chim, the cat purse, who's a thief. And our fighters, so interesting. The thief's going to head over to my dungeon. And I think we definitely need to pump up our arsenal. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, we will go ahead and... How many monster rooms do I have in the dungeon? Trap room, monster room. We got 3 trap rooms. So we will play the All-Seeing Eye over the zombie prison. And call that good. So Seducia is leveled up. And, oh, wow. Well played. So, we are going to go ahead and pass all. Actually, it's me, isn't it? Just choose 1 card from the discard pile and put it into your hand. Oh, that was Seducia playing that. Fair enough. So, the cleric... Oh, okay, that's cool. The cleric's coming through, but it's okay. We have the medicine for her. Oh, you played Jeopardy. All players must discard their hands, then draw 1 spell card and 2 room cards. That actually might mess with me. Evil Trebek. Neanderthal Cave, Princess in Peril. Eh. Well, if a hero dies, I actually am probably going to suffer a wound now. That's unfortunate. Well, no, maybe not. Freeze. She is really trying to screw with me here. And she successfully has, too. She's about to inflict 2 wounds to me. Ow. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and pass all. John's gonna die. So Seducia is catching up to me quite significantly. And the poor cat purse. However, she's probably messed with a lot of her spells now. Spectre Sanctum. Destroy this room, double the treasure value of your dungeon's rooms until the end of the turn. Okay. So right now she's got 7 books and 2 swords. And no money right now. I have the money. And I... Okay. 13? That actually maybe messed with her significantly. Let's see. Let's go ahead and break out the Crushinator. Right. Oh no, I have to do it on... I'd have to get rid of the recycling center, wouldn't I have? How about a Neanderthal Cave? Yeah, right there looks good. And you have your bottomless pit. I see. You're still going to be taking some wounds, though, my friend. What do I have in my spells again? Oh, Princess in Peril. I should have done that earlier. Uh-huh. Go on. Take your licks. Death in the Beast Menagerie. Now, he will sacrifice the bottomless pit right now, I imagine. Oh, no. Never mind. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now, she has 8 soul gems right now, though, so let's go ahead and pass all. And this thief, Ryu Hayabusa, is about to inflict 2 wounds. So now it's an attrition game, to tell you the God's honest truth about it, guys. Swords and books. So, what I am going to do right now is I am going to play Princess in Peril. Choose 1 hero in town and place it at the entrance to your dungeon. And I will do that to the mage. And once per turn... Oh, I can grab something, can I? No, let's not even worry about that. Now, he's going to end up here at the entrance to my dungeon. So, do I want to play anything? I think I'm good. Haha. That's what you get, Seducia. So the mage will go through the Neanderthal cave, through the all-seeing eye, through the recycling center, and then die in the open grave. And that gives me the ability to grab something from the discard pile. Or grab a room, rather. And I guess I will grab the bottomless pit. Just because that's a really cool little card to have. And now I have a dark laboratory as well. And we have a cleric and 2 more fighters come in. So what I may do is get rid of the recycling center. That means that all those guys are going to come to me. So let's play the card. I'm actually going to put this right here. And that'll give us 2 swords and 3 onks. Oh, she thought the same thing. But we do have the cleric coming in. So let's pass all. Takes 3. Takes 3. Oh, that's going to be close. Takes 3. And dies the Fluffy. Hope you guys are getting the basic of the game here. Witch's Kitchen. And a thief. How much money, dudes? None of us have any money. Well, the thing about it is we're both. Whoever gets the win. So, what do I got here? Money, and I can't really fight her spells. So I am going to play a card here. This is going to be a bit of a risk. But I am going to have the bottomless pit replace the zombie room. Or the open grave. And done. Thought the same thing I did. Smart, Seducia. I give you major props. Now, another money room, perhaps? Yes, an advanced trapper, yeah. We will play that. And we will actually play that. Oh, we can't? Oh, the money issue. That's right. Well, we got... How many of the thieves? The thief has 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and play the Crushinator. That will actually kill. It's not going to matter, though. So... One sec, guys. I'm trying to figure out what exactly we need to do. We got 2 swords. I'm just going to go ahead and let it lie, I guess. I don't think there's anything else that I can do. How many swords do you have? You have 2 swords. Okay. And no other heroes are in town. So you can destroy some of these rooms. So let's see what we can do about... Choose a dead hero. Done. Oh, he's got the money, but I've got the fighters. That's what's important, and I go first. So, I have nothing really I can... Let's go ahead and go. Fighter goes to 10. Goes to 7. Goes to 3. Should we use the bottomless pit? Why not? Let's go ahead and do that. And activate it. And that does it. I got all the souls. I think I got all the souls. That should mean I win. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and pass all. Strongman, looks like. I didn't even read those hero cards. I apologize, guys. 3, and then into the open grave. A lot of bodies in the open grave today. And I'll grab the bottomless pit again. And pass all because I can't do anything to whoever that is. Deal 5 damage to a hero in this room. Fair enough. And we'll just pass all, because he'll die too. He'll die to the all-seeing eye. But it does not matter, because I got there first, and the Draculord is the winner. Look at all the souls. Nice, tasty souls for our boss. Okay, well, that was a nice 2-player game of Boss Monster, Master of the Dungeon, guys. I guess you can tell from now how chaotic a 4-player game would be. Everyone just trying to screw with everyone else. Very Munchkin-like, but very, very fun. And this is available on Steam. It released earlier this week. If this interested you, I strongly suggest getting it. I'll leave a link down to its Steam page below in the description. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the video, go ahead and click like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.